What's going on, everyone? This is Golgers back with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Last episode, we fought Bakura with a deck made up of everyone's cards. That was a little neat. And next up, we fight Panik, I believe. Yep, Panic Attack. When Taya, Tristan, and Joy awoke, they thought Yugi's duel against Bakura was only a dream. I just dreamt Bakura went totally mental. Same here. Last time I snoozed with dueling cards under my pillow. Sleep well, guys. Ah, Bakura, don't hurt me! Suddenly, the team heard a scream from the woods. That sounded like Mai! The team ran from the forest into a clearing and saw a very large duelist defeating Mai. Bye-bye, birdies! My... Oh, we gotta do the abridged Mai voice. My harpies are gone! I think you mean eliminated, just like you. And I'll hand over all your star chips, you loser. Mai, are you okay? This sideshow freak's giving you a hard time? That's right, just like Pegasus pays me to do. Root out all the dueling filth on this island and dispose of it. Doesn't that make you a garbage man? This is no joke. Panik is one of the island's eliminators. And if you don't get out of here, he's gonna do what he did to me. He's got like a custom fit dual glove and everything. Dude was crazy. Check out her duelist love. Not a star chip left. You're out of the tournament, Mai. I am. It all happened so fast. The way Panik duels, I just lost it. Huh. She was one of my easiest victims yet. Panik pushed Mai to the ground. You creep, there's no excuse for pushing a girl. I've dealt with a lot of bullies in my life, and I'm afraid there's only one way to deal with them. You have to stand up to them. Or, in Yugi's case, you turn into Yami Yugi and you mind crush whoever's in your way. Which kind of sends them to the Shadow Realm, which is basically hell. But anyway, moving on. Let's see you try your intimidation tactics against me, Panik. I don't scare easily, especially when I'm standing up for my friends. Yugi, huh? Must be my lucky day. Pegasus has promised a generous bounty to the eliminator who defeats you. Think you throw in some extra cash for inflicting bodily harm? Now I think about it, I remember Pegasus had these eliminators, but we only ever really see Panik. And I guess he was just doing that to toy them, because you know Yugi would probably beat them. But it'd be awkward if they just beat Yugi and beat him up, and then Pegasus didn't have to deal with Yugi ever again. I'll wager all the star chips I have to win Mai's. It's a deal. If you win, I will give you all 8 of her star chips because your bet makes no difference to me. What do you mean? What I mean, little Yugi, is when you duel against Panik, you're putting much more than just your measly star chips on the line. I can see the fear growing in your eyes. I do believe you're beginning to panic. Are you finished blowing smoke, Panik? Whenever the word panic is said, take a shot. The last time someone had the nerve to talk to me like that, I broke them in half. Now let's duel. Story deck. Alright guys, so I just tried to beat Panik twice in a row. And I had a close one, but it's been pretty tough with the story deck. So we're going to use a Utra deck. I decided to make one off screen. We're going to use, I didn't name it or anything, but it's like a fire machine deck. And I found some unique cards for it. Hopefully this deck works out well. Paper didn't work well last time, so let's hit him with that rock. And rock was not the choice either. Alright, we're going first. Let's see if we get any good draws. Not terrible. That thing. That card's annoying. Because when I first started fighting him, it's like... What this basically does, if it gets sent to the graveyard... if he has another card that can activate its effect, he can, like, destroy one of our Split Our Traps just for having this card in the graveyard. So, let's see. What does this one do? This card is a normal summon. Place 1 spell counter on it. Once per turn, if a spell type monster in the field to be destroyed. Okay. Now, this card and a couple other magician cards don't really fit in this deck, but I just kind of needed to have them in it. So you have 1600 attack only. Let's set this. And we'll summon our Blazing Impachi. Pretty good 1850 beater. And we're not going to worry about Swords of Living Light yet. But we're gonna attack him well, not directly, but we'll attack his monster. Okay, you want to play that game. And now we'll activate our Sword's Revealing Light. Because that's pretty much all we can do at this point. Now, when I was fighting him originally, if you remember in the anime, he basically... Yugi used the catapult turtle to launch all of his monsters at the castle, destroying it. And I almost got to do that, so it was so frustrating that I couldn't do it with Yugi's deck. But, let's see, let's use Call of the... Well, we can't use it. Or can I? No, I can't use it right now. The thing is 1600. Alright, we'll have to set our defender in defense position. Alright, and we'll end our turn. And we'll resist, let's not we're not gonna activate that yet. Never mind. Let's let him attack first. That might be the castle, or something. Or a castle. Oh, he's probably gonna attack with that thing. Just go ahead and attack. Or, not attacking. Interesting. Oh, he can't because I have Sword's Revealing Light. What am I talking about? Let's see. Let's activate Call of the Haunted. Bring back Aranpachi. Now we can bring out our Element Dragon, who will get boosted because we have a Fire-type monster on the field. See, he's at 2,000 now. Now, hopefully he doesn't have any bullshit, which he probably does. Oh, I knew it. Banishes our defender. It was annoying. He had that card. He had two Mirror Forces. It's just like there were crucial moments where I could have won, but he just kept sending the bullshit towards me. Oh yeah, and we'll attack his... Now I have a feeling that's going to be something that I don't want to deal with. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, now that goes away. He done me good. Alright, well. I didn't think it would be the Reaper of the cards, but it will. Alright, our swords are gone. Maneater Bug can be good for something in the future, but we summon our UFO Turtle. That'll boost Element Dragon again, and we can destroy his Reaper of the cards. Oh my god. See, this is the stuff I had to deal with. Alright, and we'll end our turn. But if he does destroy a UFO Turtle, we basically get to find a free fire monster in our deck. But he plays so defensively, it's just frustrating. Alright, so it's not boosted anymore, so we should be able to attack it now. Oh my god, he has another one. Fuck you, Panik. I guess we can attack this, see what's under that. Okay, well, we got that destroyed. That's good. I was almost hesitant to, because he's got so many, like, strong defensive monsters. Yes, let's activate our magic cylinder to leave Maneater Bug alone. What's this do? Alright, well, we lost that. He's gonna lose his monster either way, because of Maneater Bug. I was hoping we could have done some damage and made him lose his monster, but it didn't work out that way. We got another fire monster. Not that it matters that he's fire right now. Let's attack his face down. Alright, so things are looking good so far. If we can just kind of beat him down, we won't have to worry. And with Yugi's deck and this campaign mission. It was really hard to get through his defenses, but it seems like with my own custom deck, this is working out to be a little bit better. I wish I could draw a polymerization, because if you look here, I have this one you fuse with a pyro and a machine monster, and this one, which is the machine and pyro monster. So those are good cards, and if I have 3 polymerizations and 2 or 3 cards that help me draw polymerization, but so far I haven't found anything. But this has been working out well so far anyway. Now, am I actually gonna win right now? I think I am. Oh wow. And this video makes him look so easy. Well, I won. Nobody beats Panik! Nobody! Yugi, Yugi, you were incredible! Your Millennium Puzzle has more power than we thought! Yugi, I don't know what to say. Here, these are just star chips are yours. Take them. I'm sorry, but I can't accept them. I fight my own battles. Yugi risked his life in this duel for you! I know, but there's no point in arguing. She's way too thick-headed. But if she'd rather be booted off the island, yeah, I'll take him. You think me losing all my star chips is funny, Joey Wheeler? I thought you didn't want him, Give them back. Of course you can have them. They're yours. Really, Joey? Didn't you learn anything from this duel? You can't always keep your defenses up because they'll just be beaten down. They'll just get between you and the other people who are trying to be your friends. So can't you let your shield down just this one time? Yeah, my first duel. Oh, that's probably where we play as Panik versus Yugi. That's easy. Oh, we got Joey booster packs now. That's cool. Yeah, this guy was annoying. So, since I had to make a user deck for this duel, what I'm going to do is that anytime I get to a new duel, I'm going to try the user deck. Just, try it. And if I can't do it, then I'll switch to my user deck and see if it's any easier. Next. Okay. So, the next one is Kaiba versus Yugi. This might be a little bit of a shorter episode, but I'm going to do some pack openings. Since it is... No, wrong one. Since it is shorter, I'll open up more packs than I usually do. Since we just got a Joey Wheeler pack, let's open up a couple of those. Ooh, Geared for the Swordmaster. Battle Guard King, what's this do? Once per turn, you contribute any number of warrior type monsters except this card. For each attributed monster, this card gains additional attack during each battle phase. Gains 1 additional attack. Oh, okay, like attacks multiple times. I thought it meant like now it's 3001. That'd be stupid. That could be an interesting card. Kuwaku Miru Doom. During each of your end phases, destroy this card unless you send 1 iron core of Kawaki Miru from your hand to the graveyard and reveal 1 fiend monster in your hand. Negate the effects of light dark type monsters during that. Don't really see the use of that. War Lion Ritual. To summon a Super War Lion. I've seen that card before. Magical Arm Shield. Opponent clears an attack while you control a monster. Target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, except the attacking monster that control that attack until the end of the battle phase. If you do, it is attacked instead. I've seen that used in the anime. I always thought that was cool. Kawaki Miru Overload. So there's a lot of these Kawaki cards in his pack. I might have to make a deck out of those. It'd be kind of cool. This would probably make more sense then. During each of your end phases, destroy this card unless you send 1 iron core. Okay, so you always have to send iron cores to the graveyard. That's a little weird. I'm not really a huge fan of that, but let's keep opening. Ooh, Zoa. I like Metal Zoa, but I don't think I actually have Zoa itself in like physical form. Ascending Soul. Once per turn, when a ritual monster is ritual summoned, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard. Attributed for the ritual summon, add that target to your hand. That could be interesting. Dark Lord Nurse Reficule. Any effect that would make your opponent gain life points inflicts the same amount of damage to them instead. Ooh, now, probably about a year and a half ago, me and a bunch of friends would play on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, and I made a deck that was like inflicting. It would heal us and do damage to you. So having this would actually be pretty interesting because anytime I would accidentally heal you, you would take damage instead, or yeah, it deals damage instead. Draconic attack. Equipped to a warrior monster. The equipped monster is treated as dragon type. Increased attack and defense. Okay. Mask of Dispel. Select one face-up spell card on the field. The controller of that spell takes 500 points of damage during each standby phase. Now, I remember in the Battle City tournament, the guy had that. What's this? Divine Grace north of Wimco. Ritual Summon. I'm not really worried about that one. Okay. More Joey packs. Pretty much, I think we'll do 5 Joey packs. So, we'll do 2 more after this, I think. I'm sure I always butcher how many packs I'm supposed to do, but like I don't keep track. I've been using Meteor Dragon a lot in Duel Links. That's been fun. Kawaki Miru Ice. That's another thing. If you have to send one Iron Core of Kawaki Miru from your hand to the graveyard, or reveal one continuous spell card in your hand. But I guess, like, say if you have multiple of these cards in the field, and you discard one, it probably activates all their effects. Okay, you can send one card. I'm gonna have to look it up and see like guides on these kind of cards. Collected power. Target one face-up monster in the field. Equip it with all equipped spells in the field. If any of those equipped cards is now equipped in an incorrect target, destroy that equipped card. Interesting. Metalmorph. So Metalmorph and Zoa. That's nice. So 2 more Joey packs, I believe. Oh, we got Super War. Oh, Red Eyes, Black Metal Dragon, Metal Zoa. Dang, this pack is crazy. Super War Lion, Garma Sword. Like, this is a crazy pack. Okay, let's go over what we got. Divine Knight is Zarak. After a damage calculation, when this card destroys a monster by battle, banish that monster. I like that. It looks like a card Yugi would use. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Earth Warrior type monster with 1500 less attack from your deck and face-up attack position. Black Dragon's Chick. You can send this face-up card you control to the graveyard, special summon 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon. We can almost make a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck with this pack. Core Transport Unit. Once per turn, you can discard to add 1 Iron Core of Kawaki Mirror from your deck to your hand. So it's an interesting set. I'm definitely going to look that up, like I said. Garma Sword, Super War Lion, Metal Zoa. I actually bought this card online recently. Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. This is a good pack. And now, if you notice in these episodes, I've been using pictures of the anime to, like, for the thumbnail. And I kind of almost want to use just this pack, because this is a really cool pack. But, I'm probably going to stick to the anime. Now, one more Joey pack. Reflect Bounder. I remember reading about that. That was in the anime at some point. Before damage calculation, if this card is being attacked by an opponent's monster that was in face-up attack position, at the start of the damage step, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attacking monster attack. If you do, after damage calculation, destroy this card. I think Pegasus might have had that. I'm not sure. Sword of Dragon Soul. This card will be equipped to a warrior type monster. A monster equipped with this card gets attacked by 700 points. Dragon type monster blah, 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 destroyed. Okay. Contract with the Abyss. So that's for a ritual summon kind of thing. Okay. Now let's do 3 Grandpa packs. Like, Grandpa packs are just underrated in my opinion. Another UFO turtle. We needed one more of those for our deck, so. Heidheim. Flip. You can return up to 3 monsters on the field to your owner's hand. Thunderclap Sky Wolf. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. You cannot conduct your battle phase. Special summon from the graveyard, so if you have like a monster reborn or something. That's an interesting card. 2 more Grandpa packs. Salamandra. That'll be good for a our fire deck. Boldest Burial. Alright, so let's do 1 Bakura pack and 1 Joey pack, and we'll call it a day. Earl of Demise. See, Doom Caliber Knight cannot be special summoned during either player's turn if a monster effect is activated. Tribute this card, face up, negate the activation. The card looks cool. Final Destiny. I almost said Final Destination. Discard 5 cards from your hand, destroy all cards on the field. Now, if you got a deck that's good for discarding cards, that card's amazing, and it's probably banned in real life. Chaos Trap Hole. When a light or dark monster would be summoned, pay 2,000 life points to negate the thing. Destroy all face-up machine cards. When you tribute summon a monster using 2 or more tributes, draw 2 cards. Time Space Trap Hole. When your opponent special summons a monster from the hand or extra deck, shuffle that monster into the deck, and you lose 1,000 life points for each returned monster. Alright, so 1 last Joey pack. Let's see what we can get. Ooh, I always like Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. Cannot be destroyed by a monster that has 1900 or more attack. Kazijin. During damage calculation in your opponent's turn, if this card is being attacked, you can target that attacking monster and make the target's attack 0 during the damage calculation. I like that one. I have one of the 3 pieces of the Gate Guardian. I'm not sure. I think it's the water one I have. I traded it with a friend a couple of years ago, and it's the only piece I've ever had. I want to get the actual Gate Guardian, like the physical Gate Guardian, but that shit's expensive. The Fiend Mega Cyber. If your opponent controls at least 2 more monsters than you do, special summon this card from your hand. Alright, that's a pretty good pack. Like, Joey packs, you're just like, damn. Joey packs are good. And I really didn't like my packs. That's why you can see it's the lowest one so far. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. If you want to see more of this game and other games we're playing, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in a later video. Have a good one.